Hello everyone. So today we are going to solve this practice problem validate on IP address. So in this problem we are given an IP address and we have to check if it's valid or not. So for validation we need to check if there are four dots present in this IP address and the numbers between the dots x1, x2, x3 and x4 lie between 0 to 255 inclusive. So yeah, that's the problem statement. So let us understand it through the first test case. We have 211, 222.111.111.111. So as you can see, this 222 lie between R 0 to 256. So same goes for this one and this one. So we have this IP address valid. So we return 1 as output since it's true, it's valid. So similarly for the second test case, as you can see, we have this test case 5, 5, 5, and 5. So clearly we can see this 5055 is out of range. So we return 0. So that's what we have to do. So let us start. So what is the how do we approach this problem? So we'll be considering one set in which we will be storing the elements 0 to 256 for checking if the if our input number of this like 222 or 111 is lying between 0 to 256. Yes, we'll be storing one set and we'll be checking through that. And for the dots, we will simply iterate through this string and check if there are three dots present. Right. So let us put one order set of strings. Let's name it st, and we'll be storing one. We're using one string as well for storing this number. All right. And yeah, one counter for checking the number of dots. So let us complete the first step. Let me comment this. First step is to check the number of dots. So let's iterate for I equals 0, I less than s dot length, I plus plus. So if we have s of I equals dot, then we increase our counter. And outside the for loop, we check if the number of dots are 4. So if not, there are, sorry, if the number of dots are 3. Okay, as you can see, there are 3 dots present in a valid IP address. So yeah, we check if they are not equal to 3. So we return false. Return false. So we have completed our first step. First step complete. So for the next step, we need to check if these numbers are lying between in the range of 0 to 256. So let us again travel. So we have to first store these numbers in our set, right? So let's store it. Int I equals 0, I less than 256, I plus plus. So mm, st dot insert function allows us to insert the elements in our set, but since this is a string, so we'll be converting the numbers into string. So we'll be using two string function, two string of I. So after this, we have 0 to 255 stored in our set. All right. So we will be initializing again our counter to 0 because we will be checking that these numbers are count to up to 4, right? Because any IP address has 4 numbers. So let us again traverse to the string less than s dot length dot len I plus plus. So now we'll be checking if s of I not equals dot. If this is not, then we'll check if this is not a dot, it means this is a number. So we will check uh, if this number lies between 0 to 255. So we will be uh, equals s of I. So we'll be storing it on our string variable. So this number came in our string variable temp. So now, and we will be increasing our counter since we have found our first number, right? And else, what is the else part? If it is a dot, if it is a dot, then we will be initializing our string temp again to empty. We will be emptying it because we have reached this dot and we will be emptying it so that we can store the next number. All right, temp, and we will be increasing our counter. So sorry, in this case, we won't be increasing our counter since first we have to check if this is a valid number. So yeah, we have this our counter and we check if uh, if st dot count of temp, if this is valid, if the temp if the temp is valid, means it lies between 0 to 256. If it's valid, then only we will be increasing the counter. All right. So not equals to 0. If this is not equal to 0, then we'll be increasing our counter. All right. I got a little bit confused here. So now let's check. Now, if you consider the case for this last number 111, there is no dot afterwards, right? After this number, there is no dot. So we have to uh, consider this as an overhead case, as an edge case. So we have to consider for that also. So if st dot count of temp for this number especially we have to write this code. If st dot count not equals to 0, then again we will be increasing our counter and we will be checking if our counter equals 4, right? Or we can say if it is not equals 4, we return false, else we return true. That was it. This should be outside this for loop. And all right, let's run. Yeah, we don't have any errors. Let's submit. Yeah, we have passed all the test cases. If you have any doubt in this problem, make sure you comment and I will try to resolve your doubt. Thank you.